Hello and welcome to Fast and Dirty, presented by Harrah's Automotive Center and Harrah's Fleet Service in Vero Beach, Florida. This is Billy. This is my lovely wife. Today she brought her Hellcat here. It's a 2023 Hellcat wide body, red eye jailbreak. That's enough names, right? Because the more names you have, the more they can charge you. And it has a lot of names, so it's very expensive. Her car, she actually went and did design it herself and stuff like that. She went really out on a limb and went with black on black, with more black, and then some brass monkey, right? And orange calipers. So she might have the only Hellcat, 2023 Hellcat red eye jailbreak with orange calipers, right? So maybe a one of one if someone else decided to be so cool. But what we're gonna do today is we're actually gonna show you the walk around in her car. She's had it for a little while, and by a little while, she's had it for a few months.
Yep, got 402 miles on it.
402 miles, in
not even broken in yet.
In like two and a half months. It is again the red eye jailbreak version, right? So it is the 807 horsepower version. I mean, because who wants the 704? But it is a beautiful car. It does drive extremely well, and she did opt for the brass monkey package on it. So what we're actually going to show you today is a walk around on the car, but we've done a couple of like small tiny things to it to make it her own, because anytime you have a muscle car, sports car, your general car, right, you should always make it your own. Right, and honestly, it leads to motorcycles too. I love motorcycles. She loves motorcycles. She has her own motorcycle. I have a couple of motorcycles. So we always try to really kind of make everything our own, right? So you never want your car, motorcycle, truck, anything like that to be lost in the parking lot, right? So every one of them needs to be different, have their own attitudes, and that's what we really like to focus on here, is making things individual, right? But we're going to take you out. We're going to show you some of the little things we've done to her car. Again, as she said, her car hasn't even been broken in yet. Not broken in until 500 miles. And it'll probably be another month or two before the car even hits 500 miles at the rate she drives it. And it's not that she doesn't like it or anything like that. She just babies it. It sits in the driveway. She washes it and tells me I can't drive it. And then tells me I can drive it, but only with her. And I'm not allowed to drive it without her. I don't even have a key to the car. She has all the keys because, again, she doesn't want me to drive it. But she lets our 15-year-old drive my car, which is a 2018 Camaro SS, right? So our 15-year-old can drive my sports car. No one can drive hers. So we're actually going to go and show you some of the little things we've done. We actually bought these really cool floor mats that are like have this like leather pattern and have a design on them and things like that. And those are actually one of the things we're going to show you, because again, little things you do to your car can actually increase its value and really kind of stop it from being hurt. So things like floor mats and stuff like that, they aren't just there for, comfort or anything like that. They're actually there to protect the rug underneath and things like that. And you have to remember when you're talking about cars in general, right? So you take a car that's a special car and things like that, whether it be, an early Mustang or, a Ferrari or Lamborghini or a Hellcat or anything. The cars are only original one time. Right, and we've done lots of videos on our 64.5 Mustang where we replaced a lot of original components with updated performance parts and things like that, and we're going to continue to do that with that car. But we are also saving all the parts from the car, so anything we remove, we're actually saving, so anybody who purchases that car in the future can actually put that car back together, right, and have it very original if they so choose, right, which is again an important thing, because cars are only original one time. And as soon as original parts are lost, they're kind of lost forever, unless you do a lot of things with trying to find it. So really what we try to focus on is restoring cars, but also respecting them, because we do kind of believe cars have a soul, right? So trying to keep things together. I hope I didn't bore anybody too long. My wife hates when I talk, overly an overabundance of amount. yeah, so we're gonna go out. We're gonna show you the car. We're gonna kind of walk around it, and yeah. So
I shake my head no because nobody's else is ever going to own it because that's why I shook my head no when he talked about restoring it because
no. Well, I'm talking about cars were only original one time, and
I get it.
And the idea
I was just being funny.
Yeah, I know, but the idea of things like the Mustang, trying to keep things together.
Likes to talk a lot.
I'm a talker. That's why I'm good at this, right? So we'll see you outside through the magic of editing. We'll be out there and it'll be like, bam! All right, thank you. All right, so we're back. We're at the car. This is my beautiful wife's Hellcat. Again, this is a 2023. Sorry about all this. 2023 Hellcat wide body jailbreak edition. I'm gonna spin the camera around here, so sorry. So this is it. Has the brass monkey wheels. You can see those big old orange calipers, right? She had all the stuff is done in brass monkey, right? So all of her badges and things like that. And this is just the walk around on it. So this is again a 2023 Hellcat last call. Sweetheart, would you like to open up the hood on it? And again, these cars with the wide body are so much better looking because when you look at these cars from behind, typically they have a really narrow tire because just the way they're built. So adding the extra 2 inches of rubber really kind of makes these look a lot better, but drive a lot better for the performance level that they actually have, right? And you can see that it is a last call car, right? So there's the last call, right? And that is the big old Hellcat Elephant motor. Little things that we did, we went and we did the cover and stuff like that on the coolant tank, and little things just to make it look a little bit better. I think they have one for the surge tank over there and stuff like that. But this is it in a nutshell. You can hear it run there. She's very happy with her car. We'll close the hood on this now. And what we're going to show you is actually something kind of interesting that we put in. We can actually show you in the trunk first because we won't put this one back in. She actually saved all of her parts and stuff like that. But what we did is we went and on eBay they have these floor mats. It comes with a trunk mat and stuff like that. The trunk mat was a little bit more creased than what I'd like, but if you put it in the sun and let it heat up. But again, it's just a trunk mat for us, so not that big of a deal. But they come all scripted, which is nice, and things like that. We will probably end up heating this up and making it lay flat again, but it's the trunk mat for the most part, so we don't really worry about that too much. So we'll move to the inside of the car. 1 second. All right, so we removed one of the floor mats, right, that we put in, and it has like a texture on it that's almost like a Velcro that allows it to really hold in place well. And she's had these in. How long have you had these in for? About 2 weeks. And have you had any problems with them sliding around or anything like that?
No. Didn't have to adjust them at all.
Right. So I mean, and I think I got these for a present, so I'm not supposed to talk about the price, but I think these were like $150 for like all of them, including the trunk mat. So they're honestly reasonably priced for what they are and what they look like. And here we'll show you what the back of it looks like. Sorry, you got to kind of squeeze in here. Again, it has the pleated diamond stitch in it, and then it's got the pleated bottoms and stuff like that. And it has this really nice, almost like leather feel to it. And I'll show you what the driver's side looks like. Billy's putting the passenger back in and stuff like that because I was a bad one to get out. But this is what the driver's side looks like, and again, that pleated look, and it's all stitched and stuff like that. And she's like a stickler for things to look nice all the time. Obviously, we all are when we have vehicles like this, right? But this is what this looks like. They're actually very, very nice, and they actually lay in very, very well. You know, I can't really complain about them too much. You know, mainly because it's not my car, so I don't really drive this on a daily basis. So I drive this whenever I'm lucky enough for her to let me have the key. But really, really cool, and a nice little upgrade for your they have these for Chargers. They have these for all different makes and models cars. But really, really kind of neat for your Hellcat in this case. But they have these for Mustangs and stuff like that. So check them out on eBay. I don't remember who the seller is. I'll try to post that in the link below if anyone wants to know. And yeah, and we'll see you in a second. So that's kind of the walk around on the Hellcat and the floor mats, which honestly are really kind of cool. Really a great upgrade for anyone that has one of these cars and or a car in general that they want to put some decent floor mats in. They are really, really easy to install. They don't shift around a whole lot, which was kind of my big fear. You know, are these things going to slide around, get stuck or something like that, and a gas pedal or something like that? Crazy. That's why there's snaps in floor mats these days. But they don't move around a whole lot or at all. They really kind of stick in position, so they're actually really, really good for what they are and for the price. Factory floor mats cost way more, which is kind of insane, right? So definitely a cool upgrade. It's always an awesome thing. So you guys out there, your wife has a Challenger, a Hellcat, a Charger, or whatever, right? You want to get her a set of floor mats because she likes she cares about the inside of her car, or you guys do yourselves. Check them out. They're on eBay, and honestly, really, really good products. You know, as usual. Again, only people watch this are guys that work for me or with me, and my wife and my kids, and some cousins. You know, like we always say, make it fast, keep it dirty, but always have fun and be safe. I know that I always try to talk my wife into being safe in this thing, and so like that. She's a great driver. No.
Drive fast.
Drive fast, take chances. It kind of goes against what we say, but no. Make it fast, keep it dirty. Thank you for joining us today. And hey, if anyone has any questions about anything on the Hellcat, or you want to see different videos on the Hellcat, we'll do anything but bake the back tires off, because we do not abuse cars in front of my wife, and we cannot get the keys from her. So